Yo, positive energy.
And good vibrations.
From me to you, it's your boy, RJD, the imperfect gentleman, and my guy.
Your boy, JP, the imperfect husband.
Yo, this is another dope podcast.
Dope episode, bro.
I'm messing up because I got so much excitement right now. I got so much excitement in me right now.
Back at it again.
Pause. This is another dope episode of the Imperfect Fathers podcast, and I am excited. I'm ecstatic to be back in front of y'all, man, once again.
Yo, it's the Imperfect Fathers. Yo, it's the Imperfect Fathers.
Yo, Jose, what's the word, baby?
What it do? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's to you, baby.
Happy New Year.
Yo, man, like I know I seen you, but I ain't seen you in this in this demeanor. You know what I mean?
It's been a whole year.
A whole year, yo.
We took a whole year hiatus. That's crazy.
It was needed. It was needed, though. It was needed. Yo, listen, so before we get started, this is a mental health check-in to anyone that's checking with us, yo. Right now, the reason why I feel so good about this episode is because we take the time to get our mental health together. I am stronger mentally than I've ever been in my entire life because I took the time to do the work. And this year right here, as we just went past us, all the fruits of that labor is going to show this coming year, man. So I'm excited, bro. So if you have to do the work, please take the time, step back from whatever it is you're doing, because I can promise you, whatever it is that you're doing, it'll be there when you get back. Take the time, get your mental right, and everything else is going to fall in line. That's a promise. I don't promise too much, but I can promise you that.
That is a fact. That is a fact. Listen to what your man's telling you because he ain't capping.
Listen, man, but so you know, to anybody who has been rocking with us, thank you so much. We appreciate you. You've been rocking with us for a little minute. And if you are joining us for the first time, welcome to the family. Welcome. But as always, on this podcast, we do things in decency and order. And a part of our order is talking to the most perfect father so he can give us the blessings to keep doing what we're doing.
Yes,
so
sir.
If it ain't broke, we ain't going to fix it, right?
That's a fact.
So with that being said, let's talk to the Father. Gracious and eternal Father, thank you for another opportunity. Thank you for another beginning of another year. Thank you for all the things you've done for us. Thank you for the things that you showed us. Thank you for the doors you've opened as well as the doors you've closed for us. Because we know that it all works together for our good. Right now, Father, we ask you to look over us as we go across these airways, and we may be a blessing to someone wherever they at, whether it be entertainment they need or a real word of inspiration. Let this be a word that can get them through whatever they're going through. These are the things that we ask you in Jesus' name. We do pray. Amen.
Amen.
Man.
Feels good to be back here.
Yo.
Feels real good.
New beginnings.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm feeling like right now. I got on a brand new sweatsuit my wife and kids bought me for Christmas. I got a fresh haircut. You know what I'm saying? We got a new hands on deck right now.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to our man in production, man. My man behind the camera, my man Wheezy. He's down for the team now. So
simplifying our lives a little bit.
Yes. He is definitely the man that's gonna make this job a little easier. So shout out to the man behind the camera. And now, you know, one of these days we're gonna get him in front of this camera too. So look out for our boy, man. Shout out to Wheezy.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So my brother, what's going on with you? We got a lot of catch up on, man. How was your year?
Yeah. The year's been a year, man. It's been crazy. The year kicked our ass, but we alive, right? Everybody who's out there who got their ass kicked by 2025, leave the comments down below. Let us know. We've been reading the comments.
Yeah. And keep it a stack, man, because we took our L's. Believe that. We've taken our L's this year. And to be honest, I'm grateful for each and every one of them, man.
Well, there's no W's without the L.
Ooh. That
Can't
could be
get
a
a
t-shirt.
W without the L.
That should be a t-shirt, bro. Oh, merch coming out too. And we ain't playing no more.
We said that all of last season, but this season merch is gonna be out.
And we got different venues too, so don't get it twisted. You're gonna see a lot of different things coming from this year. So this podcast, as you know it, will not be the same. So keep sharing us out there. Keep making sure
y'all can see already, it's not the same.
We got a whole different vibe. We getting patriotic a little bit with the colors.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? We got shout out to American red, white, and blue.
Hey yo.
Shout out to the country, man. And our president is Orange Jazz.
He's definitely trying to get us canceled.
Yeah.
It's the first episode of the year.
Man, I'm turning up,
trying.
man. I'm turning up and I'm talking about everything this year, man. So if they're gonna censor me, listen, let them censor because it's about to happen this year, man. I'm not holding no punches because at the end of the day, like I've always said, Jose, nothing we say is with malice.
That's a fact.
I'm not attacking nobody. I'm exercising my freedom of speech as well as healing my own soul and cleaning my own spirit.
That is a fact. More love, less hate.
Facts. And this is what it's all about, man. I'm here to literally just talk about what we us fathers are going through, man. And this podcast is literally a release. You know what I'm saying? For us as fathers, bro, we go through a lot on a day-to-day basis in which that we don't even get a chance to talk about amongst ourselves. So this is a space where we can come and get it off our chest. We can come here and let things go. We ain't gotta sit here and pretend for nobody else because in no actuality, we as men need this. We need a real space where we can come and be ourselves. Yo, trust me when I'm telling y'all, there's gonna be times this season where I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna be crying. I'm not gonna hide no more what I'm going through, bro. If I gotta come in here and bare my soul and tell y'all, listen, I ain't got enough money to pay these bills this month, or whatever have you, whatever stress I may be going through that month, bro, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
because for real, we all going through it, bro. We all going through this shit.
We have to be transparent. We have to be transparent, not just for the people that follow us and for our community, but to ourselves. Because once we start trying to block off the things that are existent,
right,
and making believe they're not there, and we're just band-aiding a problem,
and that authenticity is out the window.
Back. We're gonna end up coming right back to it. It's gonna smack us in the face.
Yeah.
So.
Nah, we gonna do our due diligence to make sure that this content we bringing y'all is real and raw and uncut, man. Like this year, what I've been doing while I was taking my hiatus, I was really ingesting a lot of different content just to see what's out there and see the feel. You know what I'm saying? Get a lay of the land. And I appreciate a lot of different platforms for what they bring.
Yeah.
But one thing I realized the market is missing is that real, authentic space for a man just to say whatever he wants to say on his chest and just be real about it.
Yeah.
If I'm struggling mentally, bro, I can come here and say, yo, Jose, I'm not all right, bro. Like if I'm going through, as a matter of fact, let me tell you what I went through this year. I went through a crazy spell this year with lust, bro. It was like it attacked me in such a way that I didn't know how to defeat it. Like my wife was asking me, like, yo, what's wrong with you? You seem so annoyed. And I couldn't figure out why I was so antsy. You know what I'm saying? Like frustrated. Like, man. And it wasn't like she wasn't giving me no action. Like she wasn't giving me no cheeks. She was doing her job.
The cheeks is wild.
You know what I'm saying? She was busting it open for a real one. You know what I'm saying? Yo. She was doing her thug dizzle. Shout out to my wife, man. She knows she the one. But she was doing her thug dizzle. And the truth of the matter.
She was doing what?
Her thug dizzle. You know what I'm saying?
My mans was busting diamonds out here. This man's wild.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like she cracking it open like she supposed to. She doing her thug dizzle. You know what I'm saying?
Thug dizzle.
So I'm really like, yo, what's going on? Because think about it. If we're frustrated sexually as men, that means normally our wives is giving us the nonsense. I don't feel well. I got a headache. Normally that's what we're dealing with. But in this case, bro, it wasn't. I'm talking about it was hot and ready, Little Caesars. Yeah. And I'm still finding myself wanting to watch this porn. You see what I'm saying? Corn. My bad, YouTube. I'm still finding myself in this crazy uproused feeling all the time, bro. And it was for like 3 months straight, bro. And I'm like, yo, I can defeat this. I can do this. I don't need no help.
Yeah.
And the truth of the matter is, bro, the more I said that, the worse it got. Oh. So then what I had to really break down and say is like, yo, I need some help.
The lonelier you get, the more he leans on your door.
Yo. And
he's just there creeping, waiting by the door like this, just chilling. You crack it a little bit, he puts a finger in.
Yeah.
Crack it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Next thing you know.
Right in, didn't it? Pause.
He slips right in.
Yo, but no, it's seriously though. Like,
yeah.
And the what happens the most, what I realize for myself is that when I'm tired is when I'm the most vulnerable. I mean, physically tired too.
Yeah.
Because the days that I worked overnight or I didn't get no sleep or what have you, or I pulled the overnight or whatever happened, I didn't get no rest. That next day is when I extremely struggle, bro. Where I'm talking about in the Bible, you know, I say when you want to do good, you want to do good, and he was always present. It felt that way tremendously to the point where I was like, damn, I might have to talk to somebody about this.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, it's embarrassing, bro. Yeah. It's embarrassing a little bit to go to somebody and be like, yo, I'm struggling with corn, bro. Like, I'm struggling with lust. Like, what do I do with that? Like, what does a man do when he's embarrassed with what he's struggling with, bro? Because that's a question that most men is dealing with, even to this day in this very moment. And if you watch this episode, don't front. Ain't nobody watching you but right now but you. You ain't on trial.
What does
Keep it a stack.
man do when he's struggling with embarrassment?
Yeah. Or what do you do with whatever you're struggling with is embarrassing?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get you don't want to end up calling your boy and him not understanding what you're trying to say.
Right.
Or what it is that you're going through. Stop being a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
We all do it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And that's not the answer you're actually looking for.
Because at that point you're struggling.
Be a different person.
You're in the struggle. It's not like I'm okay with this and I can put this down whenever. If I'm coming at you with this, like, yo, I've already dealt with the embarrassment of, like, I got to tell somebody about this, and I'm bringing it to you, it's like, yo, I'm in a space where I need help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be clowned. I need some real help. And I found myself in that space, bro, and I'm like, yo, where do I go? Because here I go again with the question that I always ask. Where does the help go when the help needs help? Because more times than not, I'm the one that's being brought these kind of questions. I'm more the one that's being brought these kind of situations where, yo, RJ, Coach RJ, what do I do? Now, I'm the one now that gotta hear the same words I was spewing to somebody else.
Yeah. All
those things I was coaching somebody else on, I gotta live and walk through now. And let me tell y'all, man, it's one of the hardest things to do, bro. Live through that. And especially when now you got imposter syndrome keep creeping up, because it's like, yo, you can help somebody else get through it, but you can't get through it on your own.
That is the toughest thing to do. It's so much simpler for you to guide somebody through an issue they're going through than for you to implement it on your own life.
That's a fact. Some real shit, bro, because yo, it's easy. Like my grandmother's always say, when you point a finger at somebody, you better stop because you're really pointing forward back at yourself.
That's a fact.
And when I'm coaching or even I'm creating content, people always say, how do you do that? Most times I'm talking to myself. Like I'm healing the wounds that I got to deal with. Mine just happens to be in the forefront. But the truth of the matter is I'm struggling like everybody else. And this past year showed me more than not that I'm not exempt from anything, bro. Because one of the demons I thought I finished wrestling was lust. And here I am struggling.
Yeah.
So what I had to do was get past the embarrassment, bro. I said to myself, who could I trust with this monster? Who's going to be able to truly help me with this? The first person I thought to myself was my wife. She ain't no man. She can talk me through it from a woman's perspective, but she don't go through it. Yeah. She don't know what it feels like.
Yeah.
I need a man that's going to be able to tell me and help me, guide me through this. I'm saying to myself, who could I go to? Went to my mentor, gave me a generic answer, which I was like, damn, I didn't want that. I need some real down to earth, like, yo, you've been through this and you're not embarrassed to tell me about it. I went to my pastor. And he was like, yo, nigga, I ain't cold. I go through it. So when he say I go through it, it wasn't like, oh, I've been through it, I'm past it.
At that moment.
He's like, yo, I go through this. And then that moment right there was like another reason why I follow you as a man. Because you're not trying to hide your secrets. You're not trying to hide your weaknesses. And honestly, as a man who didn't have a father in his life, I need to see a man weak at certain points so I can know it's okay.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm constantly surrounded with powerful men that strive for greatness and do all these major, wonderful things. It's like, yo, when do I see you? Do you ever struggle with anything? I had to ask one of my mentors, I'm like, bro, what do you ever struggle with? Life seems like it's so easy to you. But it's those things, it's those secret struggles, bro. The ones that nobody wants to talk about. But what we don't realize is the ones that we don't want to talk about is healing for the ones that's watching. Because trust me when I tell you, bro, once Pastor showed me that he goes through it, not he went through it or he will go through it, that he's actually going through it, bro, it relieved the stress in my heart because I'm saying to myself, I'm not broken.
Yeah.
I'm not fucked up. I'm just a man going through something right now that other men are going through as well. And once that burden was taken off of me, I feel like, yo, now I can fight this animal because now there's no more shame involved. There's no more guilt involved. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm keeping it real, bro. You know how guilty you feel after you masturbate? That's serious. Like, yo, after you bust one off, bro, like you know how, yo, you feel how ashamed you feel, how dirty you feel.
Like you just went to a whorehouse type shit.
Nasty work. You feel nasty.
You dirty biatch.
You throw your phone away from like it's the nastiest thing you ever touched in your life. You don't want to walk past no mirrors in your house. You don't want to look yourself in the face. Yo, it's real. Like, and we laughing right now because we can relate on this. We all know this is real shit. And for real, like we gotta get to the point where we've healed on this because our young boys is coming behind us, bro.
How you tell your boy, yo, you can't choke your chicken, bro.
But you gotta do it with you gotta teach it with moderation. You see what I'm saying? You gonna have the seeds blind out here.
Listen. You're a teenager right now. Do all you can do because after 21, you can't keep choking your chicken, bro. You gotta stop.
You gotta choke with moderation. Okay?
You gotta chill at that point, bro. We're sons of God out here, bro.
Yeah, yo, listen. And then like so now, boom, to that point, right? So we always talk about certain catchphrases, certain words, but a lot of times we say things and don't know the meaning and we use them in context, but the people that listen don't even know either. So now I had to go into my book and learn, yo, what is sexual immorality?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, if you talk to a worldly individual, right? Mm-hmm. A regular dude, choking your chicken ain't nothing wrong with it. You bust one off, you be all right. You marinate after that, you chilling. But you talk to a man of the Most High, that's sexual immorality.
Or somebody, it doesn't have to be somebody of the Most High, or somebody just that follows Scripture.
Right.
And doesn't divert from Scripture.
Right.
They're gonna look at you like, bro,
right.
Like, what are you doing?
Right.
Have you not read?
And that's the thing. No, until now.
Yeah.
Like, the truth of the matter is, all these years I wasn't reading the Bible, bro.
It was all right. Nobody taught us otherwise.
But the middle line is, I believe, and my understanding now of where am I in my perspective is that it's not about the action, but it's about what spirits you let in.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because we fail to realize a lot of times that we're physical beings having spiritual experiences. No, we're spiritual beings having physical experiences. So we don't realize that, things that we partake in have spirits that come along with it. So it's not about, you're going to relieve yourself. It's about, what are you watching to relieve yourself? Do you know what comes from that? And this is where I started to understand is also, it's not also, even though I went to the spiritual side, that struggle, what I've learned is not also all spiritual. There's a physical aspect to that goes towards ambition, drive, and purpose. So whenever a man is confused about his purpose or unsure or lacks clarity, he will then use other things to take his mind away from it. So subconsciously, if you don't have a clear, concise thought about what you're going to do, you're being productive in your future, it's easy for you to find yourself watching corn all day.
Yeah. Because
you need something to relieve the fact that you don't have clarity.
Bro, but hold up. Watching corn all day is wild crazy. Like,
bro, but I was there.
All day?
Bro, to the point where I was waking up in the morning, bro. No God. Cap. I wake up in the morning, and let me I'm going to bare my soul right now. Wake up in the morning, my wife give me some. I take her to work. I come home, I'm on it already.
What? Nah, that's wild crazy.
It's the struggle, my nigga.
That's wild crazy.
It's the struggle.
You for real?
I'm dead ass serious, Jose. When I tell you this year, I'm talking all facts, my nigga. I'm bearing my soul to you right now.
Wow.
When I would come home, on the way home, I'm telling myself, don't do it.
Wow.
I'm fighting with myself mentally on the way home saying, don't do it. And the moment I get in the house,
how am I just knowing about this, bro? I know we all went through some shit this year, but how am I just knowing about this right on air in front of everybody else?
Because bro, like if I don't let it out here, bro, it ain't gonna help nobody.
That's crazy.
Like bro, when I tell you I struggled for 3 months, 3 whole months, bro, where I'm talking about I was so ashamed not even want to come out of my house. So how could I couldn't tell you? I couldn't tell you because I wasn't ready. I was ashamed of this shit. Like, I'm keeping it stack. I'm keeping it a Billy right now with you. Word. I was embarrassed about this shit. I gotta shake my nigga hand and knowing I just was beating off a few hours ago. Dap that. Now look, I got my man, my production man Weezy looking at me.
Ain't nobody
you see how I'm getting judged right now? I'm getting judged like I'm on trial. Yo, I just finished talking about I need a safe space, and I got these Negroes in here judging me right now. Well, yo, Weezy say you go fist pumping me now from now on. All fist pumps, all fist pumps.
From up there, like
you see what I'm saying? This is what I go through, y'all. Like, but in no actuality, my skin is tough enough now. Like, I'm bringing it out because I did the work. I don't care what these niggas is talking about. I'm free because I'm not in that struggle no more.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? Yo, because when I was in it, I didn't want to talk about it. I'm gonna be real. I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. Nigga, I'm a confidence coach. How's that look for my image? How's that look for myself and my clients? Oh, you talking about all this stuff, help me with this, and you suffering, you battling with XYZ. And the truth of the matter is, bro, the motto is either I've been through it, I'm going through it, or at some point I will go through it. And once I begin to really embody that, I was like, all right, I just gotta get through this. I gotta get through it.
Yeah.
And the only way you get through it is like, yo, if you don't reveal it, you can't heal from it, bro. Like, yo, talking to Pastor was the best thing I could have ever did, bro. Because he let me know, yo, you're not broken. You're just malfunctioning a little bit.
You just need a firmware update,
you know
bro.
what I mean? That's it. You just need a software update, baby. You know what I'm saying? You got to start running on that old iOS.
Upgrade to 26,
That's
bro.
That's it. Take a night to download updates and you'll be all right. But that's where I was really at, bro. And honest to God, like, it's the revealing that brings the healing. Because what we struggle to realize as men is that, like, we're not alone in none of this shit, bro.
Yeah.
None of it. Whether it be going through issues with your wife, your kids, your job, none of it is new.
Yeah, and it's being vulnerable enough to be able to express it to somebody.
Absolutely.
To somebody. You must have that one person that you can talk to no matter what.
Bro.
Because if not, you're going to go fucking crazy, bro.
Believe it.
You're going to go crazy.
That's a guarantee.
You know
fact.
what? Try to mirror it up and talk to your kids about it without... In another aspect where they don't even know what the fuck you talking about. They looking at you like, the fuck is he saying? And you're just letting it all out.
You're like, you gotta discipline yourself. You gotta find the willpower to be a better man. And meanwhile, your son is like, what are you talking about, nigga?
You ever find yourself, your son just finished playing ball and he comes out, he ain't do what he needed to do, and you find yourself disciplining him for what he did in the court, but you're actually talking about shit that you going through.
Yes. If you would have just made that last attempt, the game would have been won. But because you decided to sit down on the couch, have an extra beer, and not run your laps. Now look at you.
Now look.
Meanwhile, your son's like, nigga, I ain't had a beer in my life. Yeah, you gotta chastise along with you get yourself in order.
Shit. Yeah.
But also, too, though, what I've learned is that the more vulnerable you show your children that you can be in front of them, the more they're more susceptible to tell you things. My daughter just recently blew my mind when she was like, she's going through her phase now. She's wearing like training bras and all that. So I didn't know what was going on in that phase. Like, I'm a dad.
Damn, already?
Yeah, bro. Like, and it matters now because she wants to bet the bra with the cushions on it and all that. So I'm like,
no way.
I'm like, okay. So in my mind, that's mommy's job, right? So we bought her some bras for Christmas and all that. She was so excited. Nigga, she was more happy about the bras than she was all the rest of the toys and everything we bought her. So I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah.
It's changing because before the toys was everything. Now it's
niece
bras.
is a girly girl, so
yeah,
they're ready.
So
I know what that goes through.
When she came to me and she was like, yo, daddy, like, I want to talk to you about my bras. And I was sitting there like, I was taken back for a second, like, oh shit. Normally I deflect. Like, yeah, that's mommy's job. Well, but I realized that was a moment. And I was like, all right, come talk to daddy about it. Come talk to me. And in that moment, I was saying to myself, oh shit. And it begins.
And you know what happens if you would have deflected that to mommy?
Everything else would have been bypassed to mommy from now on.
There you go.
I would have lost my door.
You would have lost whatever little bit she still has to be able to bring to you.
Right.
And now it's only going to mommy.
Facts. And I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm gonna keep it a stack. It hurts my heart sometimes when niggas bypass me and I be hearing like, yo, why you ain't telling me that?
You ain't alone in that fight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We all go through that one.
Yo, even something minute as my son taking this shit, right? So Joe be taking this shit. I know he gets older and see this podcast, he's gonna be like, Dad, my business in the street, but my bad, son. Yo, when Joe takes his shit, like, I know he always do it before he showers. So if we tell Joe to go take a shower, immediately his body say go take a shit. Excuse me.
Give that man a book.
So
if you're going to take a dookie before a shower, at least read the encyclopedia or something. We don't have encyclopedias no more, right?
Nah, kid. That's on your phone now. You just aged us, nigga. I don't even think Weezy know what an encyclopedia is. Word. So my man be in there, you know what I'm saying? He taking his number 2. So he'll go, Ma. Now, mind you, I'm in the office, which is closer to the bathroom he's at, because she's in the kitchen or something. He'll be like, yo, Ma. So I hear him, I'm like, yo, Bobby, what's up? Daddy, I'm not talking to you. I said mommy. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Cassie, your son calling you.
Right.
I'm in the office like, man, little nigga, man.
Let him call me. Let him call me after that.
Yeah, like, nah, I'm not answering. Call your mother.
Call your mama.
Call your mother, son.
Call your mama.
The one you was calling wasn't calling me. Yeah, nah, I'm glad you feel the same kind of energy. You get that same feel?
Hell
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know I'm in my feelings. Alone? Good. So if y'all feel the same way, dads, put that down in the comment. Let us know if you feel that way in the comments, bro.
You are not alone, bro.
So my daughter came to me about the bras, and I was like, you know what? Let's talk about it. So she began to tell me, like, she's starting to get feeling in one, and it's a little tender and all that. So I'm like, oh, okay. My knowledge, right? Because I explained to her, like, yo, daddy never had boobies. You know what I'm saying? I had to break that down to her because I had to come to her level. Like, I can't sympathize for the pain you're feeling or the tenderness you're feeling because I've never had to grow.
You can sympathize. You can't empathize.
Right. There you go. Because, empathy means I can have them. Yeah, you're right. So I can sympathize. You know what I'm saying? So
sorry for the vocabulary.
Yeah. My English teacher don't kill me. So my thing was, baby girl, daddy's a man, but I understand where you're coming from, and I'm going to do my best to whatever it is to make you comfortable. So what can daddy do to make sure that I get the right bras for you? Then she started telling me about the cushion inside, because she showed me the difference between the little girl bras with the padding in it and without it. And I was like, ain't this some shit? They got padding for the little itty bitty titty committee. I didn't even know it.
And she ain't asked you for some ice cream after that?
Nigga, you know she did. And the crazy part is about the ice cream, bro. She's been doing me dirty. So me and her eat the same ice cream. And if I buy the container of ice cream, if I don't eat some immediately, I won't see it.
That's it. It's a wrap.
Yo, bro, I bought a container of ice cream 2 nights ago. I went to open have some the other day, gone. And I'm like, yo, Imani, you ain't, daddy had no ice cream. She goes, you didn't have any? I said, no respect. Rodney Dangerfield, no respect.
Oh, man. So I know that earlier we were talking and you mentioned something about the whole video you watched about sleeping over. And
yes.
I know that hit a trigger.
Mm-hmm.
It was a trigger.
Yes, it was.
It triggered your damn, I forgot what. I had a joke, but that shit, I killed it.
Womp womp. That was a dud. Nah, but to your point though, yeah. So let's talk about it. So in the black culture, and you can speak from the Spanish culture. Let me not say that.
But hold up before we go into that.
Mm-hmm.
This is the video we're talking about.
My daughter wants to do a sleepover. I'm like, you're never doing a sleepover. Like, you're never. Like, the statistics on what happens at sleepovers is mind-blowing to me. I don't understand how any father, I'm saying this, I don't understand, and I hope they clip this, I don't understand how any father would ever allow their daughter, knowing what we know now with the data, would ever let their daughter or son go and do a sleepover. I don't care how much you trust someone, I don't care what it is, it takes one time. It takes one time. And the data is insanely scary and it's overwhelming.
Yeah. You're almost guaranteeing that something's going to happen.
So after watching that video, you guys have a concept of where I'm going. So in the black culture, and like I said, you can speak towards the Spanish culture, there's been a lot of things that's transpired in places where children were supposed to be kept safe. And when I say that, I mean in homes amongst family members and people that's supposed to have trust with the children.
Yes.
And unfortunately, I have a lot of knowledge to a lot of things that went on in my family and prior generations. And there was a lot of inappropriate, downright heinous things that happened amongst the family members with children and little girls. And that conversation about having sleepovers really triggered me because of what I do know has transpired inside of my own family and other black households as well. So the question is, do you allow your kids to have sleepovers? And we're going to dive right into not even just kids right now. We're going to go directly to our girls. And the reason I'm doing this is because each one of us in this room, including my man Weezy behind the camera, and especially Weezy, he's a girl dad. He has all girls and one on the way. So this is a real question for all of us in this moment because we as dads, we have an obligation, a duty to not just protect our girls physically, but also emotionally and spiritually, right?
Yeah.
So the question is presented, knowing what we know with all that's going on in the world, do we allow our girls to have sleepovers?
Hell to the fucking no.
That was easy. That was, and you said that with a straight face. That was easy, huh?
I'll bring my daughter in here right now and interview her. She'll tell you. You don't play that.
No.
Hell to the when she was born, doctor passed me that baby.
Right.
Had that baby. She opened her eyes. I said, Princess, I'll make sure I protect you, care for you, and give you everything you need for the rest of your life, baby girl. I'm living by that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
They could cry, pout, try to manipulate. Hell to the fucking no.
Right. Right. Now, my thing is this. Will I? The question is, will I allow my daughter to have a sleepover? I will allow my daughter to have a sleepover in a controlled environment in which I control.
You know, thank you for bringing that up. Because you know what? The hell to the fucking no for me means outside of my control.
Right. Because with every man that's standing in this room, I know I can leave Imani. Without a shadow of a doubt. Right now, Imani is in the care of Weezy's household right now with the rest of the girls. I got 120 million% confidence that my daughter is well taken care of and is fully protected. Mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. In that environment, she is protected. She's fine. Without a shadow of a doubt. When she's here, without a shadow of a doubt, I could walk out of that door and be just fine because I trust the men in this house.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I love your wives and all that. It's cool. I love them to death. But the only reason I'm okay with letting them go is because I trust the men that guard that house. I know the kind of hearts that the men that sit in this room have. That's the only way. I see how you interact with your daughter, bro. I see the way you interact with your wife. The protection level you enforce around here. I see how Weezy protects all of his children. Every last one of them girls literally don't leave his hip. I watch intentionally because what I do know is if I have the same heart that y'all have, y'all know y'all can leave y'all children in front of me and nothing's gonna happen to them.
That's a fact.
Without a shadow of a doubt. If something, God forbid, was to happen to one of y'all, y'all know I would be at your doors every single day. Yo, what could I do? Everything's okay? Do y'all need me? Because at the end of the day, this is our community. But when I go back and think about to the generations prior about how it was just freely done, bro, I'm talking to y'all and neither one of y'all are my blood relatives. And I'm gonna keep it real. I don't have blood relatives that I'm okay with leaving my kids with. Sorry, y'all. If y'all catch it, it is what it is.
That's tough.
Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know who the ones who I do feel the way I feel about, and y'all know who the ones who don't. And I got no qualms with that because it's my child that I'm talking about. I don't care. I don't care whose feelings is hurt in this moment, Jose. I don't give a fuck. Because when it come down to that child of mine, I promised to God, number one, I was gonna make sure she was gonna be okay. And guess what? If anything is wrong with her, I failed.
Yep.
And I promised to God I'm not gonna fail, bro.
No one else.
No one else.
I failed.
Period. So with all that being said, bro, I'm willing to run through even my own mother. She'll tell you, my mother tell you, I raised him to stand on his ground and he'll stand to me about his own children. Yo, there's nobody I want to run through for my children. And in the same case, in the same breath, when your kids are in my possession, guess what? The same rules apply, bro. The same rules apply. Because guess what? If you can't trust me with mine, how dare I actually be trusted with mine?
Yeah.
How? So my rule of thumb is, if I can't trust the man that runs that house, ain't no way my child gonna stay in it. Daughter or son, for that matter.
Yeah.
Because we talking about our girls right now because, they got a tender spot in our heart. But the truth of the matter, we gotta protect our boys too, bro.
That's a fact.
We was in the era in the generation where it was kind of cute for us to talk about we got sexually harassed or had our virginity taken from by an older woman, right? The truth of the matter is...
It depends, right? Because if it was by an older woman, there's men out there that they've had to stay quiet and deal with that for their whole lives because they were touched improperly by men, uncles.
Yeah. It's real rap. And this is why we got to protect our sons with the same kind of vigor, bro. With the same kind of energy, because the truth of the matter is this. You're looking at somebody who was touched early by a woman. That's part of the reason why I deal with the lust I deal with. Yeah. See, it's all connected, bro.
It is connected.
See, traumas that we think that we wear as badges of honor when we're young are really things that we struggle when we get older, bro. Yeah. So in our teenage years, where I should have been getting the help mentally, saying to myself, that wasn't all right. That woman touching me at a young age wasn't okay. It wasn't a badge of honor to sleep with my teachers. You understand what I'm saying? Like those things weren't cool because guess what? That shaped my outlook on sexuality now.
Yes, it puts a massive weight on the partner that we choose to be our significant other for the rest of our life. Because now we're looking at sexuality and what we experienced at that time when we were kids by somebody who was 2 times more experienced, 3 times, 10 times more experienced than we were at that age.
That's a whole fact.
So now we bring all that trauma into our current situation, and the only person that pays for the blunt of it is our significant other.
Bro, and you ain't lying about that because Cassie will tell you, when I first started dating her, I went from having literally 13 to 14 women in rotation. Meaning where I could see a girl on Monday and won't see her again until the next 2 Mondays. Because I had somebody else to be with every single day because I wanted a sexual activity every day. And I knew for a fact no one girl could do it.
My man, Doc Dirk Diggler out here.
Hey, listen, I'm keeping it real. Think about this. Think about this.
I have the sling machine.
Yeah, I'm dropping dick off everywhere, baby. Dropping dick off everywhere. Yo, and believe it or not,
you get a dick. You get a dick. You get a dick.
Dick for you. Dick for you. Everybody gets some dick. You know
Look under your seat. Everybody get a dick.
You are now the next contestant on Who Wants to Meet. You know what I mean?
My nigga Dick Opera out here.
Word up. That's it. That's it. And giving it all to the contestants. You know what I'm saying? But that was part of my trauma though, Jose. Like that was literally a part of early lust. I'm trying to fulfill something that I won't get back again. I'm trying to fulfill something I need some help from. You see what I'm saying? Like here I am trying to mask it and keep getting more and more and more. And the truth is I need some therapy.
Yeah.
I need to talk to somebody about this. I need to let that go. And the truth is, my wife suffered in the beginning because I'm like, all right, well, I'm committed to you. I need sex all the time. Yeah. And it was cool in the beginning. But every woman will tell you, nigga, after a while, it's like, leave, don't touch this box again.
How about when they get to men on pause?
Oh my God. And so think about it. Think about the compound effect that I was going through in the time. My wife is currently now experiencing men on pause. So think about it. I'm struggling with lust. My wife is struggling with menopause. Think about the two worlds clashing.
Yeah, that's tough.
And I'm struggling. Think about it. So now I'm feeling the weight of pressure now where, oh shit, I can't get it.
Now I understand why the 24-hour corn.
You understand what I'm saying?
He driving home with the shit running on his phone like, listen. About to get home. You got the little devil right here saying, get it. And the little angel's like, no, turn it off.
And the little angel's voice is so small. Turn it off.
Turn it off.
Meanwhile, the devil's like, turn that shit up. Yeah, watch it.
Baby oil. Nah. Wait. It's no baby oil. Diddy oil.
What they call it, Astroglide? Yo, listen. Shout out to Diddy, man, and the baby oil and the Astroglide, man. Shout out to Diddy. But
is that baby oil on your forehead?
Nah, it's sweat.
Glycerin.
Cause nigga, you know how I get when I get excited.
Down the AC.
Word. Cause you know how it goes. If I ain't been following the podcast, you know once we get turned up.
And he don't even have the hat on. Usually when you have the hat, it's a drip. It
starts dripping down the sidelines. But not this today is only because I got the sweatsuit on. But
you trying to look fly.
Yeah, so y'all better believe next week I'll be back in my t-shirt. Back in the t-shirt because it's damn sure getting toasty. But yo, when it comes down to guarding our children, I don't want to let that one go too fast. Do your best to guard them in every way possible. It ain't just a physical thing about protecting them from hurt, harm, or danger. It's the thing that we can't see.
Yeah.
And the only way you can really do that is by you being prayed up as a leader. And that's the one thing that if I can say I've learned this year from my struggles that I went through this year is that stay prayed up, bro. Yeah. Like you're going to need that account of prayer. Now, you know, you deposit money in that account, that savings account, and you can go to it when you need it. The spiritually, you're going to need the same thing, bro. You're going to need a bank of spirituality where you can dig in because it's going to be times where you ain't going to want to pray, bro. Yeah. You're going to be so bogged down with guilt or whatever you're dealing with that you're going to feel like, yo, God don't even want to hear me. And that's where I was at, bro. I'm like, yo, how could I pray? How could I pray when I just finished like relieving myself and now I feel like a piece of trash? God don't want to hear me. That's a lie. But if you don't get someone else in your corner to help you talk you through it, you'll believe that lie.
Yeah.
And you'll sit in that. And the truth of the matter is, there is no sin that you can commit that God don't want to hear you from. He wants to be there for you. You just got to let him in. And sometimes we need somebody else to help us go see that. So this message to anyone out there that's struggling in secret, if you're struggling in silence, if you're battling in silence, you don't have to. Find someone that you can trust, that you can give your trust to. There's somebody out there that's not going to judge you. There's somebody out there that's not going to make you feel less of a man because you're struggling. There's someone going to build you up. It's your job to find them, though. They can't find you because they don't know you're struggling. But you can find them. You can seek them out. And the truth is, once you've gotten past with God, it's easy to talk to man. So my advice to you is talk to Heavenly Father first and foremost. Ask him to lead and guide you inside of your struggle because it was accounted for. Yeah. That's one of the things that helped me too through Jose this past year is that this struggle with lust was accounted for. See, when God wrote my story, he saw that. It's not like he took my story and now, but I put this in it and it delays my story. I'm right on time. It's accounted for. So all of our struggles, we shouldn't have no shame in it because guess what? It was already accounted for.
It was already written.
He said that I was going to struggle with this. He said, RJ, you know what? Yeah, nigga, you're going to deal with a little of that corn. You're going to struggle with it because guess what? Once you get past it, you can talk about it. You're not going to be ashamed to talk about it. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. To your point, why couldn't I tell you? Because my nigga, I was ashamed to tell you, bro. Now, do I want to go on and feel like that? No. And I'm going to do my best, bro. Even when I'm feeling struggle, call you, Jose, listen, I'm struggling, bro.
Yeah, and
I'm embarrassed.
It's to add to that point. It's the understanding that for you to be able to become stronger, you must encounter these weaknesses.
Facts. Very true.
Because if you don't, then you won't know what you're to be if you do encounter them.
Facts.
It comes back to you remember us having the conversation about fasting.
Yes.
And all of that. It's being able to beat the flesh.
Yes. Facts.
It's telling your body you are not in control and being able to stand on it. Because it's hard to tell your mind once it has already said, this is what I'm going to do.
Right.
To get it out of that.
Right.
It takes a hell lot of willpower and it takes a strong human being.
Facts. Major facts.
Because I can bet you, listen, by my own experiences, I've gone in that state of mind into the bathroom ready to go get it done.
Yeah.
But something has hit me and said, what the fuck are you doing? Now get up and walk out. It's trying to find that balance. And you know, when I found that balance was after I did my fast and I noticed that if I can deprive my body from food for 3 days in prayer, there's nothing in this world that I can't deprive my body from.
Absolutely.
Nothing.
Absolutely.
If my mind by the second day was telling me, nigga, you hungry.
Whoa.
And I'm like, no, the fuck I'm not. And I would go in there and grab a pinch of salt and put it in the back of my mouth and say, I told you I ain't hungry, bitch. Then there's nothing in this world that I can't hold back from. And that was all through, no lie, prayer, water, and salt.
Yeah, facts.
That's it.
Yeah, literally.
For 3 days.
Yes.
Now, I kid you not, when I ate that first grape, that shit tasted like glory. I heard the
yo, and you even felt you wasn't even paying attention to the texture that you was chewing, right?
That crunch.
Yes,
I felt like it was a pork rind, bro.
Yeah. Yo, listen, when I tell you the first thing that I ate was a saltine cracker and the actual the chewing of that cracker. You know how I get that doughy feeling? It felt like I was chewing a steak.
My stomach,
it felt so good
when that grape landed. It said,
"Splash."
Thank you, Lord. You know, yo, this some TMI shit right now, bro.
Oh, here we go.
Some TMI shit. I spent a week where there was no streaks in my ass, bro. One clean.
One white.
Nothing else.
One white, right?
Bro.
Yeah.
That shit is life.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, no residue? What?
You're not sitting there wiping a marker, right? You're not wiping a marker over and over and over
Like,
and over
what
again.
What the fuck? This shit not
Again?
done yet?
Golly, how many times?
No residue once?
Yo,
nah,
listen,
this is crazy.
You sleep better. Your skin's
yes,
brighter,
bro. You feel you're more attentive.
Yes, the fog is gone.
You're snappy on everything.
Yes, you're way more alert. You're way more on point. And it's definitely something that will recharge your whole entire system. And what I was doing was, see, for your instance, it was prayer, salt, and water. For me, it was prayer, water, and information on what my body was going through each hour. That's what got me through it. Because I'm like, yo, I'm feeling something crazy. What is my body going through? So I learned about ketones. I learned about what the stem cells, when they start to rejuvenate. I learned about all that stuff. I was like, oh.
Now, I just know that the first day, them farts was crazy.
Yo.
That's it.
Yo, and then like
everybody wanted to kick me out this house, bro.
My
wife told me, go to the fucking living room. Go to the living room because I can't sleep with you releasing them shits. Fuck out of here.
Yo, but hold on. My question is, how is that on day 3 I'm still taking a dump? I was like, yo, I'm empty. And I got no food. Why am I on the toilet right now, bro? This is out of pocket. It was pissing me off. Word. I'm like, this is rare. This is fraudulent crap I'm taking right now.
Fraudulent.
Yeah, this is fake doo-doo. Yo, listen, man, we down to the last 10 minutes, bro. So this feels good, man. We back at it. And if we was to message this podcast and we was all put this together for one episode, the title of this would be making sure that you're right mentally. Doing the due diligence that you must do for yourself to be okay. Now, I can't tell you what that is. And to be honest, I don't believe anyone can truly tell another individual what that is they need for their mental stability. I believe wholeheartedly that each individual has to take that journey, has to take that walk for themselves.
And be careful who you talk to because misery loves company. You know, not everybody has your best interests at heart.
Right. Not everybody's healed.
Not everybody has healed.
Right.
Know who it is that you're speaking to because more times than none, they're going to guide you into their misery and then you're just going to keep going in that vicious cycle. I also want to add to this, follow our community. For those who still haven't found their path with our Father Almighty, follow our Imperfect Fathers community. We're gonna put the WhatsApp link down below. It's a safe place for you to be able to come in and release.
Yes. Not with your corn. We ain't talking about that kind of release. No
emojis. No emojis.
No eggplants, fam.
No eggplant emojis. It's a safe place for us to be able to speak.
Yeah.
Say the things that we might need to say. Sometimes it's just about being able to get it out. Even if it's not hearing something back. It's just being able to say it so that you can hear yourself and find a solution. Most of the time that works. But the reality is that the best course of action is finding your path to the Father Almighty because He is the one true Savior.
Yeah, man. I base everything off of it, guys. Like, you would look at me sometimes and people say, "Yo, you seem like nothing bothers you," or things that seem they always together. But the truth of the matter is, I hide behind the Word of God.
Yeah.
Like I literally hide behind it, bro.
It creates a sense of patience that you can't get from anywhere else. And when you're in it, there's nothing that can bother you. There's nothing that can tempt you. There's nothing that can move you away from what you're experiencing.
So my thing is, guys, do your due diligence on what it is that you need. Stop going out there trying to find somebody to tell you what you need. Once again, I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to myself. More times than not, yo, the answers you're seeking are within. You might need somebody to ask you a few questions, a few value-packed questions to help you unpack some things for you to be able to see the answers you desire. But the truth of the matter is, most of the answers that you truly need, God already gave them to you. You just got to do your due diligence to find them, man.
Yeah, and for those of you that are out there struggling with hearing the voice of God, sometimes it's not a voice that you're gonna hear. It's it's like love. Love isn't a feeling. Love is an action. Right? So you will experience him in action.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
But you have to show up in love, which is action.
Facts. You gotta do your due diligence. That's if I keep saying anything else, that's gonna be that. You gotta do the work. Like, what you're not gonna do is ask God for something and he's gonna do it for you, because the truth of the matter is he's already given us everything we need. So what you need to ask God is to help you find out. Ask him to and this is what I ask for, awareness. Show me what I need to see within myself. Give me the awareness to make sure that I'm not walking past my next blessing, my next greatest level of anything, any area of my life. So I'm asking God for nothing more than the awareness to be able to see the things I need to see, so I can be the man I need to be for the people I need to be the man for, whether it be my children, my clients, my homies, whoever's attached to my life. And I believe that if we do our best at making sure that we're doing what we feel we should be doing based upon what God is leading us to do, there's no stopping us, bro. There's no stopping us. So with that being said, yo, we down to the last 5 minutes of the show, and I want to say Happy New Year. I want to say, and I want you to hear me good on this one, fuck your resolutions. I mean that wholeheartedly, because that's only going to last you 3 months.
If that.
Don't get motivated. Hear me good, y'all. I'm saying these words intentionally. Do not get motivated.
Take discipline.
Get committed. Be committed to whatever it is that you're doing. Because when a commitment is involved, nothing else that comes into place, any distraction cannot distract you, because you are fully committed. You are dedicated. So don't look for motivation. Don't look for it because it's fleeting. Be committed, regardless of what you got going on. If you say something, stick to your word. Be a man, a woman of your word to yourself first and foremost. The reason why you lack confidence, and here I go once again talking not just to you but to myself, is because you're the only one that knows how many times you've lied to yourself. You're the only one. So with that being stated, do your due diligence on making sure you're keeping your word to yourself first and foremost, regardless about anybody else. Because between you and God is what really matters and only matters.
Amen to that.
So with that being said, brother, what you got for when we get up out of here, man?
You done said it all.
That was it? Yo, man, shout out to everybody, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. Do us a favor, as always. Like, comment, and subscribe, because the truth of the matter is that's digital currency. It helps us out. Share this with somebody that you might think that can find some value in this content. And as a matter of fact, if you found value, and only if you found value, subscribe and like. But if you didn't, keep it pushing. I ain't mad at you. I can dig it. I ain't that sensitive. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, yo, Jose, welcome into the new year, baby. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
I pray nothing but the best for you and your family and brother, for everybody that's connected to you. Weezy, to you too, my brother behind that camera. I pray that God continues to bless you and your family, doing nothing but giving y'all the best and opening doors that need to be opened and closing the ones that need to be closed in your life, that you may be the best man for your family and everyone watching this, man. I pray nothing but the best for you and yours as well. I pray that you come back and check us out next week on the same channel, the same time, and the same place. And with that being said, fathers, to the world, you're just a dad. But to your family, you are their world. Don't you forget that. Abide in it, live in it, and walk it out. And with that being said, until we see you again in these podcast streets, be good to yourself and the ones around you. And if you can't be good to the ones around you, that's all right. Just get those people from around you. This is your boy, RJ, the Imperfect Gentleman, and my guy,
your boy, JP, the Imperfect Husband.
And this has been another dope episode of the Imperfect Fathers Podcast. Y'all be blessed, because we will. Peace.
Yo, it's the Imperfect Fathers. Yo, it's the Imperfect Fathers.